Hello and welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host Khaleel Ward, and on this episode, I'll be talking about the movie Booksmart. It's an R-rated comedy. It's directed by Olivia Wilde. For me, it feels like Superbad, but you follow two women around instead of two guys. It's the end of the year. Seniors are graduating, and two nerds who haven't partied all year are looking to party one time before they go off to college. Amy is the laid back one. She lets Molly take the lead. She just came out as a lesbian a few years ago, so she's dealing with that. Molly is the super nerd, the nerd of all nerds. She's the valedictorian of the class, and she just only focuses on schoolwork, and she chastises people who seem to be having fun. She's kind of loud, but you know, and annoying, and people make fun of her a little bit about just being uptight about certain things. It's literally like the last day of school, and she's still being uptight about everything that needs to go on in school while everybody else is trying to have fun. Molly finds out that the kids that are having fun are getting into good schools. Molly is going to Yale, Amy is going to Columbia, but then other kids are going to Yale as well, Harvard, Stanford. One kid is coding for Google instead of going to college, and that just messes up Molly. She's like, how is this possible? And she's kind of upset that she just focused on schoolwork. So she wants Amy to go with her to find a party to go to, one party before graduating. And a lot of weird stuff just happens throughout the night as they're trying to find this party. And it's hilarious. I swear it's just like Superbad in a sense, with everything that goes on as they're trying to get to this party. For me, and it's not like Superbad where the two characters like Seth and Evan are always getting picked on. Everybody gets along. It seems like at the school, although Molly is the one who tries to look down on people because, she's always doing her work. Everybody seems to get along and they conversate and they have a good time together. Nobody is really bullying each other in this movie. The secondary characters, you're probably not going to have anybody that's like as memorable as McLovin, like Superbad had, but there are other characters. Jason Sudeikis makes an appearance as the principal. Of course, he dates Olivia Wilde. He has a few funny moments with the girls. You have another character named Gigi. Personal favorite for me watching the movie because she was laid back. She always looked like she was high, so she was moving slowly and talking slowly, saying some weird stuff. And her gag is she always just pops up no matter what's going on. She'll be in one place doing one thing, and then they'll go somewhere else, and there goes Gigi. She was funny. There's a guy named Jared who's a rich kid and he's really corny. He's the corny rich kid. He tries to buy people. He wants people to hang out with him because he has money. He really tries to flaunt it. But people don't really rock with him like that. But for me, this movie had a lot of heart. Comedies try to put in the serious moment towards the end, where they try to have that moment, and it's not always funny. It doesn't always work. But for me, it worked, because there's high school kids and, one is a lesbian, one isn't, one is really controlling, the other one is laid back. And they have to figure things out, because it's their last time they're going to be together in high school and, things are going to change. And it's a coming of age story in a way where a lot of things just happen throughout the night and it makes you appreciate the moments you have with the people you're in high school with. So I thought the serious moments kind of work in this film, but again it's a really hard R comedy with a lot of inappropriate jokes. So if you like stuff like that, I think if you like Superbad, you're gonna really enjoy this. It's something that I would go watch with a friend and just have laugh out loud moments in the theater. It was a good time at the theater, especially if you saw Endgame and all that stuff. So if you want to laugh, I suggest you go see this movie. I don't give out ratings, but I always suggest if you should go see a movie. And Booksmart is something I think you should go check out in the theater, with friends and have a good old time laughing. But if you've seen the movie, let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. Deuces.